Photo-scrying is a powerful form of divination that involves gazing into photographs to unveil hidden messages, energies, or insights from beyond the physical realm. It draws on deep traditions of scrying, where reflective surfaces like mirrors, water, or crystals were used to access intuitive visions or communicate with the spiritual world. In photo-scrying, the photograph serves as a portal, much like a window, offering glimpses into other dimensions, time frames, or even alternate realities. This practice can be particularly potent when focused on certain areas or symbols within a photograph. Imagine finding a box and key hidden within the layers of the photo. As you examine the photo under a magnifying glass and tilt it almost upside down, a decorated box appears, red and yellow like the key shape you saw. By placing your thumbs on each item and lifting them off, the box opens, revealing its secrets. This is how objects within photographs can act as symbols, interacting with the symbols hidden in the many layers of the photograph. Through these symbols, real-time interactions can affect reality. Discover how objects within photographs such as manifestation boxes and keys serve as symbols. Within the realm of scrying, these physical objects introduce a layer of tangible symbolism that bridges the material world with higher dimensions. These objects within the photograph become vessels for intention, influencing real-time interactions and affecting reality. They allow one to focus energy on manifesting a desired outcome or accessing higher realms of consciousness. Manifestation boxes within photographs act as powerful symbols, creating real-time interactions that affect reality. Traditionally, people write down goals, dreams, or wishes and place them inside the box, which is thought to align with the metaphysical process of manifestation. The box functions as a sacred container, concentrating the energy around those desires. When used in conjunction with scrying, it can enhance one's focus, making the visions that emerge during the practice more aligned with the scryer's desires. From a psychological perspective, the act of placing one's intentions into a box can symbolize a conscious release of control over the outcome, allowing subconscious or universal forces to guide the manifestation process. Esoterically, it is said that the manifestation box, when infused with deliberate intention, acts like a magical portal itself, holding space between the realms of thought and physical reality. Locks and keys, when used in photo-scrying or other esoteric practices, symbolize access, protection, and hidden knowledge. The same color motif often represents alignment and harmony between different levels of consciousness. The lock, in this symbolic framework, represents the barrier or gateway to higher knowledge, while the key symbolizes the means of access. Placing one's thumb on the lock and key of the same color during scrying can symbolize the synchronization between the scryer's will and the frequency of the higher dimension they are trying to access. In many mystical traditions, the thumb is believed to channel personal energy or spiritual power, which, when focused on unlocking these symbolic gates, could lead to heightened states of awareness or insights. This practice is akin to working with chakras or energy points in the body, as the act of using the thumb can be seen as engaging with one's inner willpower to unlock deeper metaphysical truths. By understanding these symbols within photographs, one can influence real-time interactions and potentially affect reality, aligning personal intentions with the symbolic meanings of the locks and keys. By physically or metaphorically unlocking these gates using thumb pressure, the scryer might experience heightened intuitive flashes, visions, or a deepened connection with the subject of the photograph. This ritual action aligns the mind with the act of discovery, reinforcing the intention to access spiritual or esoteric information. The objects within the photograph act as symbols, creating real-time interactions that affect reality, symbolizing that one can only unlock those dimensions or knowledge spaces for which they are vibrationally attuned. Scrying, particularly when performed live on photographs of real-world locations or subjects, can directly influence the physical world. This principle rests on the esoteric belief that everything in the universe is interconnected through consciousness. During the act of scrying, the scryer's focused attention and intention may create ripples across this web of consciousness, subtly altering events, perceptions, or energy in real time. From the perspective of quantum mechanics and the interconnected nature of all things, there is a notion that the observer affects the observed. In the context of photo-scrying, Objects within photographs can serve as powerful symbols. These symbols can influence real-time interactions and affect reality. One of the key principles behind this real-time influence is energetic resonance. When a scryer taps into the energy of a photo, they may be aligning their own vibration with that of the subject. This alignment can create a two-way flow of energy, where the scryer's insights are not just about receiving information, but potentially influencing the events or energies within the scene being observed. In this way, photo-scrying becomes an act of co-creation, where the practitioner not only perceives hidden realities, but also subtly shapes them through intention. The feedback loop between the scryer's consciousness and the energies in the photo may lead to shifts in real time, affecting outcomes or triggering synchronicities. Live portals and energy shifts. Learn how live portals and energy shifts within photographs act as symbols. These symbols can create real-time interactions that affect reality. When live areas or portals within photos are scryed, they may act as gateways to other dimensions or time frames. These portals can represent energetic hotspots where the barrier between the physical and spiritual world is thinner. By focusing on these areas, the scryer may experience time slippage, where glimpses of the past or future become visible. This is particularly common when the photograph contains strong emotional or spiritual energy, such as locations where significant events occurred, or places that hold historical or spiritual significance. In some traditions, these portals may even allow access to parallel universes or alternate realities. By scrying into these portals, a scryer may be able to influence events in those alternate realms, with potential ripple effects on their own reality. This aligns with the idea of multidimensionality, where all possible versions of reality exist simultaneously, and the act of scrying may shift the scryer's focus to different probable realities. Higher dimensional access. The role of keys and locks in unlocking gateways. Keys and locks within photographs serve as powerful symbols that can influence real-time interactions and affect reality. In esoteric thought, these symbols represent realms of existence that transcend the material world, often associated with spiritual or divine energies. These symbolic dimensions may contain knowledge, beings, or experiences that are inaccessible through ordinary means of perception. The lock and key ritual in photographs symbolizes the personal and metaphysical process of accessing these realms. Each lock represents a different level of consciousness or dimensional reality, and the key is the tool or insight required to gain entry. Placing one's thumb on the lock and key of the same color in a photograph symbolizes the alignment of the self with the vibrational frequency of that dimension. In some practices, the lock and key might also represent the balance of masculine and feminine energies or the integration of opposites. This union is often seen as essential for accessing higher wisdom. The act of unlocking these symbolic doors requires not just the key, but a harmonious integration of different aspects of the self, both the physical and the spiritual, the conscious and the unconscious. Conscious interaction with portals. Portals within photos, when unlocked or activated, can act as powerful symbols that create real-time interactions affecting reality. These symbolic portals are often linked to energy vortexes or sacred sites that possess unique spiritual power. By consciously interacting with these portals, scryers may influence their reality, communicate with the spirits or energies present, or bring back knowledge that is useful in their physical lives. In some cases, portals in photographs can act as mirrors, reflecting the scryer's inner state back to them. This feedback can be used to heal, evolve, or clear energetic blockages, allowing the scryer to progress on their spiritual journey. The key to this interaction is intention. The clearer the scryer's intention, the more profound the real-time interactions and effects on reality that can be achieved through the portal. Conclusion. Objects within photographs serve as powerful symbols that can influence real-time interactions and affect reality. Through the use of symbolic objects like manifestation boxes, locks, and keys, scryers can harness their will and intention to access higher dimensions and influence real-time events. These symbols are not just about seeing, but about actively participating in the creation of reality, unlocking hidden potentials, and engaging with the multidimensional nature of existence. As scryers develop their abilities, they become adept at navigating the subtle energies within photographs, unlocking portals, and drawing on the vast stores of wisdom contained within higher dimensions.